like, what happens, but, like, I'll just get an asthma attack, and then I'll start, like, sneezing, and then it gets even more of an asthma attack, and then I get itchy eyes and whatever. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't happen too often, and if I take my little, like, nasal spray, yeah, like, I'm fine.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's not too bad.
Anything else? Have you seen any movies lately? Have you seen that movie Annihilation?
Annihilation? No,
with Natalie Portman and Gina Rodriguez. That one's really cool. It's a cool sci-fi flick. If you're into sci-fi.
Oh, no, I haven't. The movie that we saw most recently was the newest Maze Runner.
Mm-hmm. How was it? No?
So terrible.
Oh.
So terrible. Like, and it's not, like, it's not like it was, like, a terrible, terrible movie. It's just I didn't see the middle one. I saw the first one, didn't see the second. This was the third. And it was incredibly long, and it was just like, okay, like, we get it, like, I know, like, it's just, they dragged out every scene, like, especially towards the end where you're looking at your watch, and you're like, when is this going to be over? And they would just drag out the scenes for an extra 5 minutes where it didn't need any of that, you know? Mm-hmm. So, that was a pretty rough movie. We went to the movie theater originally to see Black Panther, and I still have yet to see it.
Dude, you gotta see it.
I'm going crazy. I want to see it so bad.
It's so good.
Ugh.
You have Movie Pass?
No, I don't. But that's a good deal. $10 for
any movie, like one movie a day.
But like a month, right? It's $10 a
month. $10 a month, and you get one movie a day.
Dang.
Forever.
No, that's a good deal. That's definitely a good deal.
And it works at any theater, too. Any theater. As long as you're not watching 3D, any theater.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, that's definitely a good deal. It's just I'm not too much of a moviegoer. Mm-hmm. You know? I don't know. So, like, when there's something that comes out that I'm like, oh, I really want to see it, which was Black Panther, we go to try to see it, and it's, yeah. It was, I was so mad. It was, the one that we went to go see was sold out, right? Obviously. But then there was one an hour later that wasn't sold out yet. So I was like, oh my God, let's go see that one. And Cody was like, no, let's see Maze Runner. It starts 10 minutes earlier than Black Panther. And I was like, and it was just, like, such a weird conversation. It got, like, very awkward, you know, and I was like, okay, yeah, like, whatever, like, we'll go. Like, it was a misunderstanding, you know, whatever. So, we go in, I'm like, dude, I don't want to see Maze Runner. And he's like, okay, let's switch it out. So then we go to the little, like, office, or desk that's, like, right in there. We're like, so sorry, we bought the ticket for Maze Runner. We really want to see Black Panther. And she was like, I'm so sorry. It literally just sold out right now.
That fucking sucks.
And I think that played a part in why I hated Maze Runner so much, because
the whole time you were thinking, like, Black Panther wouldn't do me like this. Yeah. Black Panther would be fucking awesome.
Yeah. And we snuck in, we saw, like, a little bit of it, so I saw the whole battle scene.
At the end?
Not at the very end, but, like, where he takes the power from the guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he just... You know?
Uh-huh. That part. Yeah, okay, that's a dope scene.
Dude, I was, like, shook, and I didn't even know what was going on.
It's like, oh my God, what?
Yeah, no, it was insane. And then he has all those dots. Those dots come from killing people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See, I don't know. I want to see it so bad.
Got to. It's, like, doing really well, so it's still in theaters. It's been in theaters for a while.
Yeah.
It's, like, the #1 superhero movie in America as far as, like, all time.
Yeah, I was going to say of all time.
Yeah.
Dang. And I think it's, like, it's a very different movie. You know, it's not like, okay, it's not like superhero comes, woo, superhero, oh, something happens, superhero is needed, and then there's a girl along the way. And then superhero conquers all, and then ends happily. You know, it's, like, more of a roller coaster. There's more depth. There's more of a storyline. Like, thank God they're making movies like that, because I've been getting bored.
I've been getting bored, too.
Yeah.
And Annihilation was so cool. It was like, here's basically the synopsis. There's this weird thing called the Shimmer, and it's this weird veiled zone that, like, no technology works, and, like, you can't get any radio signals out or anything, and time moves weird in there, and you, so just weird shit happens in there, and no one can figure out what the fuck's going on. And so, like, Natalie Portman's husband disappears into that shit, and then he and she thinks he's dead because he's been missing a year, and then he just walks out randomly and shows up at their house. And she's like, where'd you come from? And so, like, she goes in there to figure out what the fuck's wrong with her husband. Because he, like, starts, like, panicking or whatever.
Oh, so something happened to him.
Yeah, there's, like, some crazy shit that goes on in there. I don't want to spoil it. But
yeah.
It's a very fucking good movie.
Okay.
So, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. I think this is a pretty good place to break it off.
I was going to say, wow, we've been talking for a long time, but it's felt so, like...
Good, right? Yeah. It's a conversation. Yeah, that's the whole point of a that's how it's supposed to go.
Okay, that's good. I hope you guys have had a good time listening to Daryl's podcast.
All right. Thank you from everyone over here at Distinctly Daryl, and we wish you a good one. Please listen to this.